in Victoria, we're hearing about this apartheid system when it comes to hospitals. And this is about St. Vincent's that people are talking about, where it's giving preferential treatment based on race.
At St Vincent's Hospital, First Nations patients are getting fast-tracked ahead of other sick Victorians.
Most basic kind of human dignity and human right that we have when we're feeling ill or sick, they will look at you and based on your ethnicity and your race and the colour of your skin, they will give preferential treatment to Aboriginal people in this country. And that's where we're at. And if it was the other way around, if it was preferential treatment for any other group, especially white Australians, there would be hell to pay. There would be protests. The government would be in a frenzy. Jacinta Allen would be having press conferences. The hospital will probably lose its funding and so on. But not this time.
Indigenous patients presenting with Category 4 symptoms like a minor head injury or moderate pain are being bumped up to Category 3, reserved for patients with conditions like persistent vomiting, moderate blood loss or dehydration, meaning they're seen half an hour faster.
Is it just a matter of you identifying, right, as Aboriginal? Because you can identify as a woman or a man or whatever gender you want to. You can identify as a cat in Victoria, as far as I know. So maybe you can identify as Aboriginal. Like, I don't know if that's so far-fetched. And so do you just go to the ED and say, hey, look, I'm Aboriginal. Make sure you see me a little bit quicker, and it just saves you some time. Maybe you can do that.
Accused of dividing Victorians on race, the Premier is firing back in kind.
Let's stop this politics of division.
And this is the other thing, like we talk about identity and racism as being a big issue in Australia, but at the same time, you have these same bodies wanting to be identified as different, as not Australians, or as a different type of Australians that deserve better treatment for whatever reason. So are we all one or are we separate? Right, I'm talking from the leftist perspective, from these kind of left-wing, like Labor Party, for instance. They're very much on the whole diversity bandwagon. They're very much on the multiculturalism thing. So, are all people the same, or are we different? Right, do other people from other disadvantaged countries that maybe have come as refugees or something? Do they get to go up the list later on, Jacinta Allen? Is it just the Aboriginals just for now? They get to go to the top. Are we going to shuffle some other ethnicities later on? Why not? This is kind of in their mantra. It's all a bit whack.